30 Kxo, El Centro, California. I checked. It's a Saturday. It's the 19th day of April, 2025. Tomorrow is Easter. Okay? And it amazes me. Yeah, a survey shows some people believe bunnies lay eggs. Yeah, I think they're the same people who believe chickens have McNuggets. A little bit of common sense would probably go a long way. But I think that's one of the things definitely missing these days. Common sense. Yeah. Oh, well. Anyway, coming up, we've got to look at world and California news, local news, sports, financial news, weather. We'll go in depth with the weather and even take a look at financial news. So, well. Yeah, and my wife and I went to the store yesterday. I had to pick up a few things for Easter dinner, and I saw a bottle of Easter egg dye on the label. This product is non-toxic. Golly, I mean, they're taking the fun out of everything, aren't they? Yeah. Oh, well, the Easter egg, well, you heard my buddy Stephen Kaufman in CBS News talking about people are dyeing the potatoes and rocks and even marshmallows because of the high cost of eggs. Yeah. So what's the alternative? Back in the day, Easter egg hunts, you had real eggs. Yeah. Oh, well. Anyway, we've got some birthdays to celebrate. We've got our big shot birthdays, and we've got a list of our local birthdays as well. On the big shot birthdays, actor Eleanor Donahue. Among the shows, she was on Father Knows Best, the oldest daughter, Betty, on Father, was it Betty? Anyway, she was also on the Andy Griffith Show, and Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman, she is 88 today. Alan Price plays keyboards for the Animals, 83. Actor Tim Curry, 79. Singer Mark Volman, Flo of the Turtles, 78. Actor Tony Plana is 73. Actor Tom Wood, 62. And other birthdays, actor Kim Hawthorne, 57. Actor Ashley Judd, 57. Singer Luis Miguel, 55. Actor Jennifer Esposito, 53. Actor Jennifer Taylor, 53. Singer Madeline Perrault, 51. Actor James Franco, 47. Actor Kate Hudson, 46. Actor Hayden Christensen, 44. Actor Catalina Sandino Moreno is 44. Actor Ali Wong, 43. Actor Victoria Yates is 42. And actor Cortland Meade, 38. We've got some local birthdays coming up.
When we say jumbo, we mean jumbo shrimp. Del Taco's Jumbo Shrimp Tacos are packing serious flavor. Crispy jumbo shrimp wrapped in a warm flour tortilla with crunchy cabbage, zesty pico de gallo, and our savory secret sauce. Get 2 jumbo shrimp tacos stuffed with big shrimp energy for just $6. That's right, get 2 jumbo shrimp tacos for just $6, only at Del Taco. But hurry, this offer's here for a limited time. Price and participation may vary.
Let's say happy birthday, Aaron Duarte, Christian Duarte, Mark Duarte, triplets. Alexis Rivera, Teresa Diaz, Lizzie Morta, Ryan Campo, Loretta Tavazon, Maggie Soto, Alice Spa, Jason James Harrington, Marcos Monje, Victor Saldana, Arturo Ramirez, Azara Sampson, Gina Sanchez Macias, Jaime Gonzalez, Ron Byron, Susie Vallarta, and Isaac Pena. Happy birthday from Kxo. Yes, and tomorrow, of course, Easter. We celebrate. And I don't know if you saw, but I went by one of the Easter egg hunts at local park. Yeah. Kids today, what can I say? The kids went hunting for Easter eggs with a GPS. And before we get started, today's AM 1230 definition, EastroTurf, that green plastic grass under the eggs in the Easter basket. Yes, that would be EastroTurf. We've got news. Are you ready? A look at World and California news headlines right now, brought to you by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. They deliver real-time updates about the air that we breathe.
CBS News Brief. Russian President Putin just announced an Easter truce in its war on Ukraine. This as Ukraine says 5 regions were damaged by drone and missile attacks overnight. In the U.S., the Supreme Court early today blocked new deportations under an 18th century wartime law for now, ordering the Trump administration not to remove Venezuelans being held at a Texas detention center. CBS's Michael Toscano.
The ACLU said in an emergency filing last night that the Venezuelans had been told they were about to be removed. The Supreme Court had previously ruled that could not happen unless they had a chance to legally challenge.
Democratic Maryland Senator Chris Van Hollen is speaking out after meeting with Kilmar Obrego Garcia, the man deported to an El Salvador prison by mistake.
We need to bring Mr. Abrego Garcia home to protect his constitutional rights to due process.
Oklahoma City marks 30 years since a truck bomb killed 168 people. CBS News Brief. I'm Allison Keyes.
The Imperial County Air Pollution Control District delivers real-time information about the quality of the air you breathe. Visit the website at apcd.imperialcounty.org to stay informed about air quality around the valley. The website also includes information for upcoming meetings, programs, and there's access to the dust cams set up around the valley. Visit apcd.imperialcounty.org today.
California headline news. A newly released video allegedly shows the exact moment Southern California Edison equipment sparked the deadly Eaton fire in Altadena. Activist Aaron Brockovich says SoCal Edison's infrastructure is to blame for that fire.
It was a complete, colossal failure. So I will be very upset with Southern Cal Edison.
A new poll shows that 59% of Californians surveyed do not think Governor Gavin Newsom should run for president. The Emerson College polling Inside California Politics The Hill survey found 41% support Newsom running for president. Meanwhile, another poll shows that former Vice President Kamala Harris enjoys a big lead over other candidates who are considering running for California governor. 31% of those surveyed said they would vote for her, well ahead of the rest of the field, with the next person getting only 8%. Mike Salceda, California Headline News.
World in California news headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. Log on to imperialvalleyair.org and you'll get real-time information about the air that we breathe.
You know what's better than a limited time deal? An unlimited time deal. That's why the Wendy's $5 biggie bag with a junior bacon cheeseburger, 4-piece nugs, junior hot and crispy fries, and small soft drink is available all the time. Because the best time for fresh, never frozen beef and Applewood smoked bacon is all the time. Duh. I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot. For the best deal of all time, gotta be Wendy's.
Unlimited time does not mean forever. U.S. price and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Alaska, Hawaii, and California and via third-party delivery. Fresh beef available in the contiguous U.S., Alaska, and Canada.
Get in the zone, AutoZone. John always listens to his truck. So when his brakes start talking, he goes to AutoZone, where a helpful AutoZoner gets him the right parts. If John has time to put them in, he borrows a kit with Loaner Tool. And if he doesn't, he gets a free shop referral. No hassles, just help. Everything you need, nothing you don't. Get in the zone, AutoZone. Deposit required for Loaner Tool. Restrictions apply.
And it's page one of the local news. Page one is service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. You'll find 3 locations in the valley at El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment, but you can schedule an appointment for a mobile service van to come visit you at no additional charge. California Highway Patrol is investigating an accident that occurred at about 4:15 this morning. The accident on State Route 98 east of Holtville. 2 people injured in that accident as emergency crews remain on the scene. And an early morning fire yesterday stymied traffic in the Calexico area. According to the reports, the fire, a structure fire along Cloak Road in the area of Cole Road, caused the closure of Cloak to allow the Imperial County Fire Department to fight that fire. The road remained closed for several hours. And speaking of traffic delays, work is planned for Ayton Boulevard in Imperial. The work from Villore Way to Old Highway 86. The work will be done at night, which means inconvenience will be limited. That work will begin tomorrow night, scheduled to end on Friday the 25th. Ayton Road will be closed from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. for 5 nights. Ayton, however, will be open every day during the daytime hours. You probably should plan accordingly. KXO News Time, 7:42.
Here's an idea. When your vehicle is just sitting there, whether it's at work or at home, and it needs service, let our mobile service come to you. Hey, this is Lauren at El Centro Motors. Whether it's batteries or brakes or tire rotation or an oil change or pretty much any need that your vehicle has, let us come to you. By utilizing our mobile service, it's easy. Just give us a phone call. We'll get your appointment set. Or if you prefer, you can visit us at one of our 3 conveniently located quick lanes for any and all of your service needs.
Well, the Imperial County Board of Supervisors met earlier this week. The board approved a resolution adopting plans and specifications, as well as authorizing public bidding for the Bowker Road Rehabilitation Project. The work will cover Bowker Road from McCabe to Ross. The project expected to improve road safety, extend pavement life, and enhance regional connectivity. The board also authorized a letter to EPA Administrator Lee Zeldin to witness the environmental issues along the New River. The board also will send letters to Senators Adam Schiff and Alex Padilla, urging federal advocacy and action to address the issues of the New River. And there'll be some in-person town hall meetings in the 25th Congressional District, one in El Centro. Congressman Dr. Raul Ruiz will host 3 meetings, one of them in El Centro. That will take place Monday. However, limited space means you will have to contact the congressman's office and RSVP to receive the exact location. That town hall meeting scheduled to start at 5:30 in the afternoon. That's it for page one of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations in the valley. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Enter to win a $50 gift certificate from 360 Business Product. No purchase necessary, and you need not be present to win. Simply log on to kxoradio.com. Click on the 360 Business Products Enter to Win giveaway link with your name, email address, or phone number, and you're entered. Or call KXO Radio 760-352-1230 with your name, address, and phone number. Your $50 value gift certificate can be redeemed for office products from 360 Business Products. Winners winner can win once a year. Winner to be announced end of every month.
Congratulations, Rush Steel Supply. 360 Office Products $50 gift certificate winner for March.
And it's local news, page 2, with a side of weather, all brought to you by Burgers and Beer. They're serving the best burgers in town. They have daily lunch specials Monday through Friday. Every day, happy hour, 3 till 6 p.m. That's 3 hours to be happy. El Centro Police have arrested a suspect for assault with a deadly weapon. The assault reported on Thursday. Police say the suspect confronted the victim, struck him several times with a metal pole. The investigation determined the suspect was a Holtville resident. It also determined the suspect had a firearm registered to him and that there was also an active warrant for his arrest. El Centro Police put together a team, went to Holtville, and arrested the suspect. The suspect, who was not identified, was taken into custody without incident, then booked into Imperial County Jail, charged with assault with a deadly weapon, as well as the outstanding warrant. And the Gardener with a Heart Award is coming up, hosted by the University of California Agriculture and Natural Resources. It'll be held at the City of Imperial Public Library, April 26. The doors open at 9 a.m. There'll be refreshments. The Gardener with Heart Award ceremony begins at 10. The public encouraged to attend the event. And the El Centro City Council has appointed Mike Crankshaw to fill a vacancy on the council. Crankshaw selected following interviews of 8 potential candidates. On Monday, the City Council will hold a special meeting, that meeting at 10 a.m. at the council chambers. The new council member will be sworn in. The council also will conduct a reorganization meeting to select a new mayor to finish out the rest of the term. And fallen law enforcement officers will be honored May 2nd. It's the 17th annual ceremony to be held at the county courthouse. The ceremony will honor the 49 officers who lost their lives in the line of duty in the Imperial Valley. The ceremonies will include a motorcade procession that will gather at the courthouse starting at 6:45 in the evening, May 2nd. The ceremony beginning at 7, and the public encouraged to attend. Coming up, we'll take a look at the weather.
Hungry for the best burger in town or an ice-cold beer? Did you know that Burgers and Beer has happy hour every day from 3 to 6? Get drink specials all day like Margarita Monday, Tonic Tuesday, Wine Down Wednesday, and Thirsty Thursday. For April specials, try the drink of the month, the Masters Azalea, and Mick Ultra bottles are on special. Don't forget to try the plate of the month, Philly Fries. Burgers and Beer, proudly serving you, your family, and friends since 1985. Open daily starting at 9. Burgers and Beer, for the best burger in town.
The National Weather Service says weak high pressure and drier conditions will build back into the valley this weekend, with below normal temperatures today, warming into the normal range on Sunday. Tranquil weather conditions under clear to mostly clear skies are expected through at least the first half of next week, with temperatures running a few degrees above normal. 76, the high in the valley yesterday, 52, the overnight low. Today will be sunny with a high near 82. North-northwest wind 10 miles an hour, gusting up to 20 miles an hour. Clear tonight with a low around 54. West wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming south-southeast in the evening. Easter Sunday will be sunny with a high near 89. Light wind becoming south-southeast about 5 miles an hour in the afternoon. 56 degrees downtown El Centro, 62% our relative humidity right now. The wind is calm. Air quality throughout the Imperial Valley is good. Local news, page 2, and a brief look at the weather, all brought to you by Burgers and Beer. The place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can bring the family. You can meet your friends at Burgers and Beer. Attention, 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 furniture and mattress buyers. For the absolute lowest prices on the best selection of furniture and mattresses anywhere, you need to make a trip to Houston's Yuma Furniture. Yuma, Ashley, and Rooms Now, because nobody can beat their prices. Nobody. With 3 huge stores and 1 massive warehouse, they have what you want in stock. Sofas, sectionals, and reclining furniture, dining sets, bedrooms, and mattresses, and best of all, with their large in-stock selection, it's available for immediate delivery, or take it home today. For the absolute lowest price on furniture and mattresses, go to Houston's Yuma Furniture, 3052 South Avenue B, Yuma. Ashley at 2790 South 4th Avenue. And Rooms Now, just enter through Yuma Ashley. 3 big stores, the lowest furniture and mattress prices. It's Yuma's Houston's Furniture. And it's Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Hospital, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the very best care. Major League Baseball in action yesterday. The Astros topped the Padres 6-4. Padres tried to come back, but came up just a little bit short. The Angels shut out the Giants. That one ended up 2-0. Angels on top. Meanwhile, a wild one at Wrigley. The Cubs beat the Diamondbacks 13-11. Guardians pounded the Pirates 10-7. Tigers topped the Royals 7-3. Phillies beat the Marlins 7-2. Reds ripped the Orioles 8-3. Yankees only scored 1 run, but held on and beat the Rays 1-0. Blue Jays over the Mariners 3-1. In the Battle of Sox, the Reds won 10-3 over the Whites. Meanwhile, the Mets nipped the Cardinals 5-4. Braves beat the Twins 6-4. Dodgers shut out the Rangers 3-0. And the Brewers beat the Athletics 5-3.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
And NBA action yesterday. In overtime, the Heat beat the Hawks 123-114 overtime. The Heat scored 17, the Hawks 8. It was over. The Heat advance in the East playoffs as the 8th seed. In the West NBA play-in series, the Grizzlies topped the Mavericks 120-106. And where will Aaron Rodgers end up this coming year? I don't know. I really don't care. Okay, and college ranks. Well, Notre Dame quarterback Steve Angeli has entered the NCAA transfer portal as a graduate transfer. Angeli served as Riley Leonard's backup last season in South Bend. And former Tennessee quarterback Nico Iamaleava, where's he going to play next year? UCLA is offering him money, not as much as he was asking for from Tennessee, but it'll probably be considerable. And Iamaleava says he wants $4 million from Tennessee, and that what UCLA was prepared to offer him wasn't remotely close to that figure. Ah, yes, the state of college sports. That's it. That's it for Sports Time. Sports Time brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Hospital. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers.
Make sure you're ready to roll this spring. Visit Liberty Motorsports during the Polaris Get Ready to Ride Spring Sales Event and take home a side-by-side or ATV built to turn your off-road dreams into reality. Take advantage of up to $5,000 off select vehicles or flexible financing as low as 0% for 60 months for well-qualified buyers. Spring waits for no one. Don't miss your moment. The Polaris Get Ready to Ride Spring Sales Event is going on now. Liberty Motorsports, 1999 South Arizona Avenue in Yuma. Terms and conditions apply. Not all will qualify for financing rates. See dealer for details and additional offers. Driver must be at least 16 years old with a valid driver's license to operate. Read, understand, and follow your owner's manual. All riders should take a safety training course. Call 800-342-3764 for additional information.
And it's a look at financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security and Southwest Postal Service, the Imperial Valley's only postal box service offering 24-hour a day, 365 days a year service. Southwest Postal at 4th and Heil in El Centro. There could very soon be a new biggest credit card company in the U.S. Capital One received approval from the Federal Reserve's Board of Governors and the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency to acquire and merge with Discover Financial Services. As a condition of the approval, Capital One must provide the OCC with a plan to address the underlying root causes of any outstanding enforcement actions against Discover Bank and plans for remediation of harm. The all-stock deal, first announced over a year ago, would give Capital One a major leg up against competing credit card issuing banks such as J.P. Morgan Chase, Bank of America, and Citigroup, which don't process transactions themselves. Meanwhile, Google has illegally built monopoly power with its web advertising business, that according to a federal judge in Virginia, siding with the Justice Department in a landmark case against the tech giant that could reshape the basic economics of running a modern website. The ruling that Google violated antitrust laws marks the U.S. government's second major court victory over Google in less than a year, amid claims the company has illegally monopolized key parts of the Internet ecosystem, including online search. The markets closed yesterday. Yeah, Good Friday. They were not open. And Thursday, when they did close, kind of mixed results. We'll have to wait and see what shakes out on Monday. Coming up, we'll take a look at weather.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I have been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
We will have sunny skies today with a high near 82, north-northwest wind about 10 miles an hour, gusting up to 20 miles an hour. Clear tonight with a low around 54, west wind 5 miles an hour, becoming south-southeast. Easter Sunday will be sunny with a high near 89, light wind becoming south-southeast about 5 miles an hour in the afternoon. We have jumped up to 61 degrees, 51% relative humidity, wind out of the west at about 3 miles an hour. Air quality remains good. Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you, your home, your business, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
Experience the best outlet shopping the Imperial Valley has to offer. The Goodwill Outlet Center at 351 Wake Avenue is now open. At the outlet, shoppers can find merchandise at greatly reduced prices. Auction registration and product viewing will take place from 7:30 to 8 a.m. with the auction at 8. Don't miss the 15 for $27 sale, available from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pick out 15 pieces of clothing for only $27. The outlet is open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. Every purchase and donation support Goodwill's mission to provide training and employment opportunities to individuals facing barriers to work. Inside the store is Goodwill's newest employment center. Career advisors are ready to assist job seekers at no cost. Visit ivgoodwill.org to learn more. Goodwill, making good happen.
KXO, El Centro, on AM 1230. KXO.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by T-Mobile Business Advantage.
I'm Allison Keyes. The Supreme Court has temporarily blocked new deportations under an 18th century wartime law. This after an emergency appeal over worries that Venezuelans being held in a Texas detention center were about to be deported. CBS's Michael Toscano with more.
The court order concerns Trump administration plans to use the 1798 Alien Enemies Act, used rarely and only in wartime until now, to deport about 30 Venezuelan men being held in Texas. The court says not to do that, quote, until further order of this court. The ACLU said in an emergency filing last night that the Venezuelans had been told they were about to be removed. The Supreme Court had previously ruled that could not happen unless they had a chance to legally challenge it. Michael Toscano, CBS News, Washington.
Now to Russia, where President Putin has announced a temporary Easter ceasefire in its war on Ukraine. But Ukraine says Russia fired exploding drones in overnight attacks, sparking fires and damaging farms. A third round of talks with the U.S. over Iran's advancing nuclear program is set now after possible movement in a meeting in Rome. The BBC's Joe Inwood.
Donald Trump's special envoy, Steve Witkoff, and the Iranian Foreign Minister, Abbas Araghchi, are leading the delegations as they seek a solution to a problem some say is of Mr. Trump's making. He was the one who collapsed the previous nuclear deal in 2018. Since then, Iran has enriched uranium to far higher levels and is said to be within touching distance of the levels required for a nuclear weapon.
In Florida, a vigil after that deadly mass shooting at Florida State University that killed 2 people. CBS's Katie Weiss.
It's horrifying. Former classmate Lucas Osietti says hikers sometimes used to make offensive comments. The fact that this actually happened, but this happens all the time. And school is somewhere you should go to learn. You shouldn't be worried about getting shot. Investigators have not determined a motive.
Oklahoma City is marking 30 years since a truck bomb at the federal building killed 168 people.
For National Memorial and Museum visitor Jessie Adler, the bombing has been seared into her memory since she was 13.
The Oklahoma City bombing was my first where were you, what do you remember event. They always talk about it. Everybody has one, whether it was Elvis or the Challenger disaster or what have you. For me, it was Oklahoma City.
Surrounded by the empty chairs of its victims, the state's capital is today recognizing the strength and resilience that emerged in the wake of a tragedy. Brad Gibson for CBS News, Oklahoma City.
Former President Clinton returned to remember those who were killed and comfort those who were affected. This is CBS News.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Get the savings you want on America's largest 5G network. Visit T-Mobile.com/choice55 and start saving today.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. 2 lines of unlimited for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings compared to Verizon and AT&T. But don't just take our word for it.
It's not just the savings that are great with our T-Mobile plan. There's all this value from all these other things that T-Mobile offers.
T-Mobile has been such a savings for us.
We love it.
Switch today and get 2 free 5G phones like the Motorola Edge with Turbo Power charging that gives you power for the day in just 15 minutes. And customers 55 and up can get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for only $30 a line. Go to T-Mobile.com/choice55 to learn more. With 24 monthly bill credits and 2 new lines with autopay for well-qualified customers plus taxes, fees, and $35 per line connection charge. Credits end and balance due if you pay off early or cancel. Contact us plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. 45% off 2 lines versus AT&T Starter and Verizon Welcome. Plan benefits vary. See details at T-Mobile.com. Motorola Edge requires 68-watt charger. Chargers sold separately. Actual performance will vary based on usage and configuration.
Some dogs have better jobs than others.
At 12 weeks old, Marshall the Golden Retriever has a full-time job with the Probation and Court Service team at the Ford County Courthouse in Paxton, Illinois. Jennifer Harrison with Probation and Court Services says their clients are more positive when they see Marshall.
Working through their anxiety of just coming to our office, because sometimes that can be stressful for them.
Dog trainer Derek Krause.
Whether it's a court case or a child that's victimized, maybe that dog gets him to express themselves. They can make or break a court case for somebody.
Veteran Treatment Court Officer Ariel Brucker says of the Golden Retriever puppy,
he's just a great officer to have.
Jennifer Kuiper, CBS News, Chicago.
Pope Francis and the chief rabbi of Rome have exchanged greetings and messages of mutual good wishes ahead of Easter, but things are looking a little different for the pontiff this year. He's still recovering from double pneumonia and has delegated cardinals to lead the Easter services, but the Vatican is on high alert for last-minute appearances. Allison Keyes, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
Classic case of neurotic narcissism and a first-class smarty pants.
AM 30.